So, Andy Kind, your brand new book is The Wayfarer. In a nutshell, what's it all about?
It's about journeys. It's about a literal journey along the Pennine Way, maybe the mother trail of UK footpaths. But it's also about the journeys that we have to go on in life, both emotional and spiritual, and the peaks and troughs that we have to walk through on this life journey.
And this whole project to walk the Pennine Way, that kicked off, you describe in the book, during lockdown, back in those heady days when we couldn't get out. So what was it about lockdown that inspired you to go and walk 200 miles or more?
Well, three things really. My only outlet during lockdown was walking. I was developing cabin fever, and so walking across golf courses and along canals was a real joyous experience. So I thought I'll do that for a bit longer. Also, the Pennine Way is something I'd wanted to do for a long time. I'd tried it twice before and failed on both occasions. Got to day 5 on both occasions and had to give up. And then the third thing was that I knew I would never have 2 weeks free ever again once my work came back. And that has played out. So it was the time to do it.
Now, you weren't alone on this walk. You describe in the book how you picked up various companions at various points on the journey, but there was one companion who was with you the entire journey. Slightly unusual companion too. Alan. Tell us about Alan. That's Alan.
This is Alan, the star of the show. Alan is just a novelty doorstop from Dunelm Mill that cost me £12.99 in 2019. A Christmas novelty doorstop, for that matter. I started using Alan in my online gigs and preaches during lockdown just to have a foil to bounce off, to have a sort of second face in the room or on the screen. And so he became known, and he became associated with me. So I thought I'd take him with me, and he's the star of the book. Really, most of the reviews glow about Alan more than they gush about the writing. And several people have said to me, "Alan deserves a sequel. Not I deserve a sequel. Alan deserves a sequel, and he's going to get one."
Your book also is a lot of things in there, and it's got humour. It's very honest about struggle as well. What do you hope that a reader takes away at the end?
Well, I wanted to write something, first of all, that you could hold up against all the great works of British humour over the last 150 years, and it wouldn't look out of place. So that was the aim. But I suppose by the end, I'd like people to be thinking about redemption and what it means for some stuff to die and not be able to come back, and what it means as Christians, I suppose. It's not overtly Christian, but for Christians, what does it mean to be resurrection people? What does it mean to hope for something? What does hope do? And how do we endure through those dark valleys? So I'm not an ethicist or a life coach. I don't prescribe behaviour, but those are probably the themes that people will be dwelling on.
Andy Kind, thanks very much.